Hey guys. So we have some not good news, but anyways, I hope you're all fine. I'm going to be canceling this interview for today again because the people who were actually supposed to be on the show are not available. They sent in their apologies, so they're not able to do it today. And respectfully accept the apology. So they are not going to be joining us today. But thank you so much for all those who have tuned in. I will keep you posted on when we'll be, having this interview because I really, really want to have this interview with these guys because I believe as they try to, somebody was calling me. I believe as they're trying to promote domestic tourism in Uganda. If you're new here, this is Brenda Akatama, and I am originally from Uganda. I live in the United States. And we've been talking about promoting Uganda's tourism, Africa's tourism, and I feel like the biggest challenge we have is, what most people always say, with domestic tourism, there's more that could be done. So they find like mostly, like accommodation places are in let's say in Uganda are very expensive for the locals, and they're always looking for ways how they can actually make it affordable. So I was hoping we could discuss this as a Minister of Tourism. What are they planning to solve some of those challenges, especially for the local communities? In as much as we want foreign tourists, I think we should also listen to the local tourists because even the local nationals are willing to travel and explore their own countries, but they find it, the prices for different things, very expensive for them. So we're not going to be able to get answers today. I'm sorry. Unfortunately, I see one person who's watching. If you could let me know where you're watching from, what are your thoughts? That would be helpful. But I'll go ahead and cancel this interview for today, and I'll keep you guys posted when the next interview will be. Hey Shakira, how are you doing? Thank you so much for tuning in, Chakazi. So yes, so I'll keep you posted on when we'll reschedule this interview with the minister. Watching from Uganda. Yes, Shakira, we were trying to talk about, as hoping the minister and the other guys who were supposed to actually, the head of UWEC, Uganda Wildlife, not Uganda Wildlife Education Center. Yes, Uganda Wildlife Education Center would have anything to say about domestic tourism. Hi, Brenda, watching from Abidjan. Yes, thank you for tuning in, guys. Thank you. Cote d'Ivoire. I have never been there. I'd love to visit Cote d'Ivoire. But I don't know. You can let me know. I know they speak French. Am I right? So I'd have to work on my French, but I know it's also an English speaking country, so I wouldn't die of hunger for sure. But anyways, we're trying to discuss domestic tourism, and I'm supposed to be hosting the Minister of Tourism of Uganda, and then one of the other ladies that was supposed to be joining us is actually one of those big influential ladies in the tourism industry. She owns an accommodation place. She's also been on the board for different airlines. I don't have her bio right in my on me. And then the other gentleman that was supposed to be joining us is also, yes, the Minister of Tourism. And so we were hoping and excited to see if we could discuss some of the issues that most Ugandans are always concerned about, especially with domestic tourism. How can it be affordable in 2020? What can be done to make sure that we improve domestic tourism. It's okay, dear, we understand. Just inform us. From us when you get ready, though we had tapped our bells for notifications. I know. And I really appreciate, this interview was supposed to happen on Wednesday, and they sent me an email that they were not available again. They were busy traveling. They had some other engagements. They asked me to push it for Friday. And so I went ahead and put it for Friday. And again, just like an hour ago, I received an email from the PR saying they're not able to join us. But I believe God's timing. So we'll definitely not stop, because we want to be part of this new journey where we see Uganda develop, especially in the tourism sector. So I'll keep you posted on when else these guys would be available, or any other stakeholders in the yeah, you can stay and we talk about other things. Shakira, what would you want us to talk about? Tell me, how is Uganda? What are those changes that you'd love to see maybe happen in Uganda's tourism? Have you been a traveler around the country yourself? Which places have you visited in Uganda? Have you gone on any safaris, since we wanted to keep it tourism kind of thing? But I just wouldn't want me to keep it everybody here expecting the people that I had put on the flyer, and then they're not, they don't receive what I advertised. You talk on domestic tourism in Uganda would be a great idea. A friend talked so much about visiting baboons. Yes, actually, that Uganda has amazing diversity of different things that you can do. So like baboons, yes, you can definitely see baboons when you visit Uganda. There's mountain gorillas, which are in southwestern Uganda. That's like close to the border to Rwanda and Burundi, those countries. So you would definitely have an amazing time seeing those human-like creatures, which I call them the next to the humans. You could also do different other safaris. Of course, like you're from Africa, so most of African countries have national parks with different animals. So you could see, you could visit places like Queen Elizabeth National Park is one of the biggest national parks that has almost all the animals you would want to see. You could also visit Maction Falls. Maction Falls is another big, Maction Falls National Park is another park that has amazing waterfalls, and also a side of the safari where you can see so many different animals there as well. And then you could also visit, of course, you could do gorilla trekking. That's in Chivale. In the mountains, you could do mountain climbing. Mount Elgon is one of those biggest mountains that you could also climb. They do have different sports activities that you could also get involved in, like cycling. All these are things that definitely attract activities that you could get engaged in. There's the source of the Nile. Uganda has the source of the Nile, which is in Ginger. So you could definitely do water rafting while you're visiting the Nile. Let me see. Trust me, I have done many tours. Awesome. Yeah. So Shakira, I would love to hear your story. I wish you even could join in the studio and tell us your experience. What are the things that you would want the tourism sector, for example, to improve on? What are things that you enjoyed? Overall, what is your experience? That would be an amazing story to hear, because I would want to start hosting different people on my channel as we talk about tourism, domestic tourism. We'll interview like other nationals and international people who visited Uganda. To hear their experiences and what are their recommendations of things that they believe they would like to see change. Talk about Queen, a very big place to see all staffs. Yes, Queen Elizabeth has almost everything. All the lions, it has the giraffes. Does it have giraffes? I don't think it has giraffes. I think that's Maction Falls. and other places like Chidepo. Those are the ones that have giraffes at least. But all the other big fives, you would definitely find them at Queen Elizabeth. And of course, there's amazing, amazing different accommodation places that you could stay there depending on your budget. One of the famous one, which is like right there, is Mwea Safari Lodge. It's on the high end, but there's different lodges as well that you could actually stay at. You could even make it a day trip, stay in Barara. Maybe you don't have to stay right in the national park, but there are different camping grounds there that you could definitely enjoy your time there. Did you come to Uganda when the Ginger Road is worked? Girl, it's shining. I know I haven't been. I was there, I was in Uganda in 2019. But I didn't get 2019, 2020, but I didn't visit Ginger. But that's also on my list of places to travel again when I come to Uganda. Hopefully this year, I would love to see to visit and see the new bridge, and it looks amazing. I've seen the videos and it looks absolutely gorgeous. It just reminds me of the bridges in New York or any other, even US states. So it's a very neat bridge. And I'm glad that was fixed, because before, transportation back and forth was always hard with like tiny roads, but at least things have changed. You won't believe I'm camera shy. That's fine. That's fine, Shakira. That's okay. At least I'm enjoying your interactions here. Camera shy, I thought you were an international singer. Ah, Shakira. I know, right? We could be talking to the famous Shakira here. But anyways, you guys, thank you so much again. No, dear me. Maybe we have the same name. I know. Just take it, just claim it. But yeah, so I'm sorry, guys, if you're just joining. My apologies for the people that were supposed to be hosting today, sent in their apologies saying they were not able to join us for the interview on domestic tourism and things that they could do to make it very affordable, mostly for the locals to be able to enjoy the resources as well. But we're just here chatting with whoever is in studio. I mean, in online, Shakira, Indifor, Divine. So you guys, we're just catching up here now at this moment. Nothing very special. Again, thank you so much for joining me, joining us today on the show. And I wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching my videos, for playing my videos, for sharing my videos. Yesterday we got monetized, so now we're in the YouTube partner program. So I want to say thank you so much. I wanted to do a different video just to say thank you. It means a lot to me. We are shy of a year old channel. I started last year during COVID time, and it's been an interesting journey, but I just wanted to say thank you so much, that you guys have been able to see me grow from my first video here. I want to go back and like watch all my other videos and see things that have improved. If you guys are thinking of starting YouTube, I think you should do it. All it takes is just you doing it. There's so much content that you could share with the rest of the world. Some people start YouTube channels so that they can have a bank for their videos for maybe their children when they're not here anymore, for their friends. So it could be educative, it could be anything. So just start it. As long as you can spare some time to do a video like this, I think you'd be amazing. You'll be surprised by how much people you actually inspire to do things like this, or through your sharings. Everybody has a story to tell. So don't ever feel like you don't have anything to say to anybody. Some people even watch videos of people boiling water. Like, oh, this is how you boil water. This is how you cook an egg. So, but there's somebody out there who's enjoying to watch that, or who's learning how to boil water, or who's enjoying how to make an egg. But anyways, they were advertising it to my friends to follow you on YouTube. Oh, Shakira, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate. And the channel has been growing. I've got so many subscribers like in the last days, last weeks, last month. So I say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. I'm going to be closing this. We'll have another interview tomorrow with an amazing immigrant. She's a lady originally from Uganda. She first moved to Hawaii, and now she moved right to the United States. She's from Boston, Massachusetts, and we will be talking to her. She'll be telling us she's running for U.S. Representative for her state. So she's running for that political post. I can't wait to hear from her. She's one of those people that actually inspire me. Just being a Ugandan girl who just moved from Uganda to the US, for example, it could be any other African immigrant, but her story will be amazing. I've been following her. She's doing her campaigns right now, and I can't wait to hear her story. I can't wait to hear her motivate most of us and just telling us that, hey, everybody can do it. It just takes your courage. One day you wake up and you're like, hey, I have this dream. This is what I'm going to do to have that dream alive. So Vivian will be here with us tomorrow. And she's a Ugandan, now American, running for a U.S. representative for her state in the United States. The campaigns are ongoing. She has a big story to tell as a lady in politics, as a Black girl in politics in the US, as an immigrant in politics in the US. So I can't wait. You guys tune in. I'll be telling you what time. It will be 10 a.m. tomorrow, American time, Eastern time, I think, which is, let's say, 10 a.m. my time is around 5 p.m. Ugandan time or 6 p.m. Ugandan time. But you guys make sure you have the bells on the moment I post the interview very soon. I'm working on the thumbnail and the flyer so that I can post it. You guys turn your notification bells on so that you don't miss that interview. Yes. Thank you, Brenda. Your guests are very busy and we can understand. Yes, I agree. They're doing the national jobs. Hey, Erina, how are you doing? How is Kenya? It looks like you just moved to Kenya now for good. Are you going back to Uganda? You need to tell me. I need to interview so you can tell me how your life in Kenya is like now. What your plans are. Are you now going to be a Kenyan? But I see you with my friends for good. Is our husband Kenyan? I didn't know that. Can you find us any DV winner from Uganda? I have to look. Yes, I have to look. I have to ask some of my friends, the ones that I know that are DV winners are. Let's see, it's from many years ago, but actually that would be a good one. I would like to interview them because I see like so many people from Kenya, so many people from Tanzania, so many from other African countries are very, very interested in this. But I don't see so many Ugandans actually very interested or taking part in these DV lotteries. And yet it's a very, it's one of the ways that people can actually come to the United States. And you win, you're in. So I don't know why it's not that popular in Uganda. It could be maybe in the past people have done bichupuris, like fake things that have scared people away from even trying to register or online for DV lotteries. But I will work on that, Shakira, I promise. Brenda, which state are you? I'm in Pennsylvania. So Pennsylvania is next to New Jersey, is next to New York. It's about 6 hours drive or 5 hours drive from Massachusetts, so Boston. I know most people know like the big cities. So about just 1 hour from Philadelphia, 45 minutes, 15 minutes from Philadelphia, which is a big city in Pennsylvania. About, let's say, about an hour, 45 minutes from New York City. So I'm just like right there. It's on the East Coast. Yes. So, but the state is Pennsylvania. Um, U.S. representative work. Yes, 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 yes. It's encouraging. Maybe I can join politics one day. I've always like wanted to do. My parents, actually, most of my friends think I'm very political, and they're like, "Brenda, I wonder if you'd ever run for anything in the U.S." Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? There's always time. There's God's timing is usually the perfect timing. So fingers crossed, but yes, we'll have Vivian tomorrow, and she will be running for she's currently running for the US representative for Massachusetts. So I can't wait to hear from her. Yes, and I'm excited for you guys also to see that people can have dreams, and dreams actually do come true. So for good. Oh my gosh, Erin, I can't imagine you're just going to be you see, that's what happens when people get married and then you move to other different states, countries. But hey, Chikazi, I wish you all the best in Kenya. Kenya is beautiful. People are hospitable, just like Uganda. So I'm sure, and you have amazing friends. The Mwakazis are amazing. So all the best. Make it your home. Your home is where your heart is, they said, right? I need to register my marriage in Kenya, I guess. Wow. Wow. Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, guess what? You're just a border away and you're back in Uganda to see your family. So it's not as bad as where you have to pay thousands of dollars to jump on a flight back to your home country. But I hope you enjoy your time in Kenya, Chikazi. DV is what? DV lottery, like DV, let me see. I don't actually know the real the real definition of DV lottery. Let's see. That's how much I know about it. DV info. Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't give it to me. Well, just Google DV lottery and see what it is, Arena. Diversity. It's called diversity visa. It's called diversity visa program. So that's and usually they have a lottery. I think it's every year. I'm not very sure, but I've watched my friends like EBM scholars always talks about those. I've seen people Hope, Shiko Hope from Kenya talking about these things. I've seen Liz talking about DV lotteries, but it's just a short form for diversity visa. Let's see here. What do we have? I have more comments. Yeah, so that's what it is. It's diversity visa. By the way, I visited over 20 states. Wow, Shakira, you have to let me know which was one of your best cities states that you ever visited. You can share your experience. Hey, Brenda, thanks for loving our motherland, and I'm happy to join the live again. Yes, Regan, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. You know what? We're supposed to be having that interview, but apparently it's not happening because the people that are supposed to be hosting are busy or tired. It's Friday, but they sent in their apologies, and we have to just accept those apologies and say, sure, next time. There's always next time. We have to keep positive. So thank you again, Regan, for joining me, and thanks for having your bell notifications on, because that's what this is. Our government, that's why it's not popular. It's interesting. I've always wondered why the DV lottery is not that popular in Uganda. I have twin friends there, but they come through adoption, but they tell me it's expensive. Oh wow, I would like to host him, Shakira. I would like to host him and hear the experience, even in adoption, the adoption processes. I have a guy. There's a Ugandan guy who's doing foster parenting. So he just fosters children, or then later adopts them. And he's been doing an amazing job. I've tried to reach out to him to see if I could interview him so he can tell us the journey of adopting children in America. He's Ugandan, he's from Buganda, he's a Muganda, but he's always very, very busy. So right now he has about 5 children that he has adopted in the United States, different races, some are pure white, some are half, white, half black. But I would love to hear his story and how he's doing it, what the experience is for the children as well. So he's among the people that I have on my list to interview next time. I always want to bring these stories that inspire, educate us. So that's why, if you're new here, those are the stories you'll be seeing on my channel. Yes, so he is hello people. Hi Gloria, how are you doing? We're just catching up with friends here now and just chit-chatting, as my people that I was supposed to be hosting did not show up. They sent their apologies, but so we're just catching up, and I was just thanking everybody for making us hit the milestone of being monetized on YouTube, joining the YouTube partner program. That's huge. If any of you, most of you who are YouTubers, you know what this means. Like, getting the 4,000 watch hours is a hike. It's like a hike to Mount Kilimanjaro. So, but I'm so thankful to you guys. Of course, you can. I didn't do it. You, everybody did it. You guys who are watching me did it. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Let's see here. Erina, is it true that we see about the streets of Philadelphia? Yes, actually, that is very true. And unfortunately, this happens in most of the big cities in America. If you go to Los Angeles, Sacramento, you go to New York City, so all these big cities, you go to Boston downtown, all these cities have a big group of people who are homeless, a big group of people who are, addicted on drugs for some reason. And even though the states have programs that are supposed to be helping these people, like from being homeless, it's a very, very complicated situation. Drug addiction is very, very major in the United States. I'll just speak for United States because I don't know any other. I haven't lived in other states or other countries. I mean, I've lived in Uganda. In Uganda, it's not that much, a problem, but I hear with most, it's coming up now, but it's mostly in celebrities, in like international schools now. But I will tell you, streets of Philadelphia, there's a specific side of Philadelphia. It's called the Kensington. Even when you're driving through, sometimes it just breaks your heart to see people, like in summertime, people are just like on the streets and they're super high. Like, you can tell these people are high. Like, a person just is walking like with just a bra and they are super high. So things that you see in those videos, I've seen several videos on YouTube. Yes, those things are real. The government tries as much as they can to help, put people in rehabilitations, but some run away from there and they get back on the streets. So addiction, drug addiction, is a very, very, very big problem in the United States. Maybe one time I'll actually drive by and show you guys, do like a live or record some videos to show you exactly how those streets are like at different times of the day or during the weekend. But it is real. It is real. Yeah. Hi, Gloria. Let's see. Okay. Erina, it's a green card, dear. Oh, yeah. It's diversity visa program. Yes, 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 yes. Diversity visa. Yes, yes, guys. Yeah. We live. Hi, Jeros. Hey, hey, hey. Thanks for joining in. It was Georgia, Atlanta, and North Carolina. Oh wow, yeah, Georgia is one of those warm the states. It's very friendly. It has actually a big number of Black folks. So there are people I know who, when they move in, like, okay, immigrants, when they move to like United States, they're looking for those states where they won't be the minorities. Like they won't just see themselves as a Black person in the store, for example, the entire time they're shopping. So Atlanta, Georgia has a good Black population. North Carolina as well. And again, those are states that are very warm. The winter is mild, so you won't find like too much snow or being in minus degrees like we have here. Like right now in Pennsylvania, I think it's like 28 degrees Celsius. So, which is freezing. Like it's really below freezing. So it might be sunny outside, but you go out there, it's really, really freezing. Yes. But those are nice states. I've been to Georgia, Atlanta. I have never been to North Carolina, but it's on one of those states that I would love to visit. I guess you need to schedule live on a Monday at 10 a.m. That's when government officials are in office. I don't know. I asked them, and they're the ones who gave me the timing. So, but you know how it goes with these people, with government officials, but they've requested me not to, like they rescheduled it from Wednesday. They said, Brenda, we can do Friday. That's like when we're not too busy, but apparently things showed up and they sent in their apologies like just an hour before our live. And I didn't see that email until like we had like 15 minutes to it. And I was like, you know what, I'll just join and say hello to my people and we can just catch up at this point. And we'll have to look for the next time when we can reschedule this, because I really, really want to talk to them. And I know so many people would love, people have questions. People sent me questions about domestic tourism, things that they would love to see change, things, like they love about different places in Uganda. So I would love to hear their views and what they would say to us as Ugandans on what new things they're anticipating to happen in 2022. Um, yeah. Oh yeah, regardless we move. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right, guys. Let's please like the video. Yes, yes, Shakira, tell them Bambi, like the video. I'll go in and change the title and so that people don't actually just come to this video thinking they're going to be seeing or hearing from the guys that were supposed to be hosting. But please like the video. Like the video so it can show up. I mean, this is still good conversation with you guys, and I'm so grateful that you're able to stay and hang out with me, even if they say next year we shall wait. Shakira, I love you. I love your attitude. I love your attitude. Okay, guys, it's already 30 something minutes. Let's catch up. Let's catch up again this weekend. I'm looking forward to tomorrow, 10 a.m. We'll be having a great interview with one of my amazing friends, Vivian Vachbal. So you can prepare your questions, any questions about migrating from Africa, for example, to the United States, things like what motivated her to join politics in the US, her challenges so far as a Black girl, our color, running for such a position in a predominantly white state. So any questions, she's amazing and she's worked with the UN before, so you guys can ask her questions about working with the United Nations in the past, how you can get those jobs as Africans as well, what it takes. So we'll be having a very, very amazing conversation with her. Okay, dear, bye bye, we love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Shakira. Bye, guys. Take care. Have a great Friday. Keep safe. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Ask your friend to subscribe. Let's see us grow. And when you're watching the videos, please don't skip the commercials. Now it's a time when YouTube can actually pay us. So watch the commercials for a few seconds at least. I know data is very expensive, but if you can watch some of the commercials that come on the videos, that helps the videos as well to get some dollars on it. And I'll be sharing with you what my goals are for this channel, especially with the monetization or the money that comes from this channel, from our videos. I'll be sharing with you next time what my goals are for that money. One of them is to increase on my charity outreach in different projects in Africa or even in the US, just being involved and being able to donate to different charity groups, charity organizations. That is one of my main goals for the money that comes from these videos. Also, another goal is promoting the girl child. So things to do like buying sanitary pads for the girls back in Africa. I know what it means not to have pads while you're in secondary school, for example, at that age when you get your every monthly periods, menstrual periods. So I'd love to promote such charities, such organizations that are doing that, community outreach in form of helping the local communities. So I'm already doing those things, but this is also going to be very helpful for me to make sure that at least I have some money that I can easily dedicate to different charities back in Africa or even here in the US. Okay, guys, take care. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye, Shakira. Thank you, guys. I enjoy your company and thank you again. Bye. I gotta get back to work. Let's see. Do you know that the new airline, despite MTN and Airtel, we have like it saved our money? You know, I've seen Shakira. I've heard people talk about Leica, but I don't know too much about it. But I'm so glad. I'm so glad because I remember the time I was home putting on MTN airtime. Oh my God. Like I would put on airtime and then you have to convert some of it to data. And before you know it, if you're on WhatsApp or downloading any small video or pictures and the data is gone. So I was like, how do people afford this? So I'm so glad this one seems to be affordable and reliable for most people, at least. But again, I keep complaining to people. One of these days, I'm going to actually host the minister of what is it called? IT, like information technology or technology. I don't know. Somebody, like Uganda needs to have stable internet. They need to do something. You guys have microfibers, all those things. So why don't you fiber optics? Why don't you have stable and reliable and cheaper internet? Internet is the best way to go. You can't even say you're marketing the country to increase on tourism when you actually have the worst internet. They need to work on that. I don't know who the minister is, but I'll look for them. I'll look for them. I wish we could record on YouTube. I know, we'll get them. We'll get them. I don't know where this one is from. I'm not so sure, buddy. I'm not so sure. This looks like a virus one. But anyways, thank you guys. Take care, Shakira. Take care, everybody who joined in today. Love you. Mwah. Take care. Bye.